Right, so I have just been out recording another video, and I'm now going to go and record a second one because I've got the time. Why not? This is the depth of work that I go to. I've deliberately chosen a scooter rather than a motorbike. Okay, now the reason for using the Vespa is, in theory, and I'm talking theory here, other people's opinions may differ, but the Vespa scooter is often seen as a bit of a stylish icon from past decades, and a lot of people felt that it was more stylised than, say, your average motorcycle. It was more style than function. You know, instead of having a nice decent triangulated frame with plenty of rigidity for high performance and what have you, this was designed to keep your clothes clean and be a little bit more stylish for the groovy guys and groovy chicks around town. You know, trip down to the old coffee bar Italia in Soho and all that kind of thing. That's what it was for style. And that's exactly why I've chosen this for today's video. We're talking about style. Now, I know you lot, you're all suave, sophisticated people, stylish men and women about town, groovy go-getters and all that kind of stuff. And let's take ourselves back to the 60s and 70s, particularly the 70s, I'd say. If you were trying to have a little bit of air of suave sophistication, you might have, instead of your Escort L, you'd have your 1300E, or you'd have your Cortina 2000E. Later you'd have Escort gears and Cortina gears, wouldn't you? Granada gear if you were having the top one. You know, your suave, sophisticated Italian styling house, you know, for suave sophistication. And one main feature, the biggest feature of all these cars, was taken because of an option that Rolls-Royce had. When you had your Rolls-Royce, I'm teaching you all something you know, because you probably all had them. An option on a Rolls-Royce was the Everflex roof. What you and I know is a vinyl roof. So I'm going to a place where I think, I could be wrong, but I think the source of a lot of those roofs were. Where did you get your Everflex vinyl roof from back in the day? So what happened was, there was a company in London, and there was a company up at, oh, it's windy, there was a company up at Llanberis where they built all the aircraft hidden away inside the mountain. So that company moved to the site we're heading to. Then that wasn't needed, and the company from London went up and produced its vinyl products. Those vinyl products were Everflex, amongst other things. So if you had an Everflex vinyl roof, or you know, your roof on your Escort 1300E, or your Cortina 2000D, or even 1600E, I think the Mark II had them. This could be where they were made. They're not made here now anymore. Everflex still exists, and it's up in the north somewhere. For some reason I want to say Burnley, but that could just be because I quite like saying Burnley. I don't know where they are now, but they still exist. They still make vinyl. They're not here anymore. But I'm going to where I believe the factory was. Now, I may be wrong, as I say. I'm not known for being always correct, as you know. But it's where I believe it would have been. And this is a little place called Caethro. Gwalia, who do a lot of recoveries when you break down up in this part of the world. Based around the back there. I see we're only doing about 80 feet to the gallon at the moment. That's not good. But it's a lovely little place, is Caethro. Really nice. That's a cracking cut through there. What a pain in the neck. I was hoping to use that in a minute. We're coming down to the good old Carnarvon bypass now. Well, hey, that'll be exciting. I can almost feel you throbbing with excitement as you're looking forward to this. Well, I hope everyone's week's going all right. It's just so nice to be able to get some half decent weather. Now, I'm going to be wanting to turn left in a minute after this. As you can see, there's lots of flags. I wonder what all these flags are for. Oh, Everton. Oh well, football flags. Oh, we're not interested in that, are we? Yeah. You might be, but I'm not. Some nice houses. Right, and I want to turn left in here. Now this is the site I believe used to be the one. Now, as you can see, a lot of this has been knocked down. In fact, it's been knocked down since I've been here. Well, that's thrown me. There's a guy that used to be down here called Marcus who did some fantastic painting.
As in car resprays painting, not as in Vincent van Gogh.
Oh. It looks like the site's been demolished. Right, oh well, that's a bit of a bugger, isn't it? Right, so somewhere on this site, quite possibly there or up there, but it was in this location. This is where the Everflex factory was.
Honest, Garv, it really was, as also was Ferodo.
Now, it may well be. It's that site there.
Looking back at old photos, I'm pretty sure it wasn't, but there you go. We'll have a look anyway.
It could well be that that is the old Everflex factory. It was somewhere on this estate anyway. I'm going to have a look at some old pictures. This may well be the old Everflex factory.
Look, I've already told you, Graham, it isn't. So turn round and get out.
It did look something like this, I think. But there again, they all might have done, mightn't they?
No, it didn't actually, you fool.
Right, we're going to take a quick photo. Let's get out of this chap's way. It's a long time since I was last here, and to be brutally honest, it was before COVID. So, you know me, could well be that I have screwed up big time.
Well, this is the photo I took. No, it's not exactly the right buildings, but it's still part of Pebbling Mill. It is sort of on the same site, but there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, like, subscribe and all that malarkey. Bye!